Hi, it's Andy. Who is ready to watch me get cancelled on booktube before I've even started? So I'm going to be doing the anti-TBR tag. This is a great tag and I love how everybody's opinions are so different, and yeah, I probably am going to blaspheme booktube today, but it's all for fun. So question 1, a popular book everyone loves but you have no interest in reading. Quite a lot, to be perfectly honest. Oh, a popular book that I have no interest in reading. I'm gonna go with Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. I've seen so many people on booktube read this and love it and love the series, but that is too much for me. That is too much. It is big enough that you could kill someone with it, and so intense fantasy that my tiny brain cannot keep up with it. So I absolutely have no interest in reading it because I know that it's not going to do anything for me really. 2, a classic book or author you have no interest in reading. Pick a Bronte sister, any Bronte sister. I have absolutely no interest in reading any of that. It's just really not my type of thing. I love Jane Austen, I do, and I quite enjoy Charles Dickens. There are other authors that I like, other classics that I like, but the Brontes are just not going to be there. It's not for me at all. 3, an author whose books you have no interest in reading. This is where I'm going to get cancelled. Sarah J Maas. I have absolutely no interest in reading any of Sarah J Maas's books. Not once have they sounded appealing to me. I'm not a fairy folklore fantasy reader. I just, you know, it's the same with the Holly Black Cruel Prince series. It's popular, but I just don't have any interest in reading it. Yeah, so Sarah J Maas is definitely the one that's struck off my list. Number 4, an author you've read a couple of books from and have decided is not for you. So for me, Claire North is definitely one of those authors. I don't think I will read any more of her work. I've not really liked that much of her work, so I won't be reading anything else from her. Also Daphne du Maurier. I tried to read Rebecca twice, DNF'd it, so I'm just not interested in anything else she may or may not have written. Question 5, a genre you have no interest in, or a genre you tried and couldn't get into. Horror, 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 horror. I cannot deal with horror. It would scare the bejesus out of me. My mum gave me, I don't know if this comes under horror or thriller, my mum gave me Stephen King's Salem's Lot and The Shining. I've not even picked them up. She gave these to me, God knows how, at least 15 years ago, and I still haven't read them. And I'm not going to read them because I watched The Shining and to this day it still freaks me out. No, not a chance. Horror, I'm not the person for it. I'm a total wimp. It's not happening. Also, heavy sci-fi and heavy fantasy are not for me at all. I couldn't really get into any of the stories. Question 6, a book you've bought but will never read. Realistically, the idea for me buying books is that I'm going to read them, or I've already read them and I'm buying them to have in my collection. There are no books I can really think of that I have bought that I won't read. Maybe there are some that I'll find I have no interest in. I have DNF'd, I have unhauled books that I didn't read. So God of Clocks, I can't remember who the author is, but it was a series, and I read the first 2 and then left it so long that I'm just not going to read the 3rd one, which is unfortunate because I really liked the first 2. The first one's Scar Knight and then Iron Angel is the second, and God of Clocks is the last one, but I tried to reread Scar Knight and I just didn't like it anymore, so I've never read the 3rd book. 7, a series you have no interest in reading or have DNF'd. The Me Before You trilogy. I have read the first one, I have read the second one, and I'm going to pretend for the rest of my life that the second one doesn't exist, or the 3rd one. It completely ruined the first book for me. I don't think there are any other series that I'm not keen on finishing. Just trying to look at the series I have on the shelves. No, I'm very much a series type of person, so yeah, that's when I DNF'd, and I don't plan to ever go back to that. Question 8, a new release you have no interest in reading. because there are quite a few that I can't think of. I just remember seeing them and thinking, not really for me. Again, anything by Sarah J Maas. She keeps releasing books, but I'm not interested in them. I think Sally Rooney has a few new books out. Not interested. Yeah, I'm quite a fussy reader, so I'm sure there are a few, but honestly I can't think of any right now. So that is the end of the video. I will tag the creator in the doobly-doo down below, and that is Nicole and her books. I will tag her original video if you want to go and have a look at her channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.